everyone, and with today's Stormlight video. So it definitely feels like a long time since I've done a reaction video, or at least like a reaction like this, instead of me actually just the newest Ruby Chibi slash RVB Series 14 episode on that. So that definitely feels like what I've done a reaction video that says those things. So and I do apologize for that, but those don't know at this point. I've been working a lot more during the summer, particularly in the evenings of Friday through Tuesdays. So the only days I have off are Wednesdays and Thursdays. But of course, Wednesdays I'm usually busy in the evening, hanging with some of my friends, and then like a few other things I like to do on Thursdays. And also, of course, like during the summer, I actually had to take a summer class. It's not too bad, but of course that also takes some of my time. And yes. Also, it's like I've been wanting to, watch some certain TV shows I haven't been able to watch, or play some games I haven't been able to play a whole lot. So yeah, I was just being able to do a lot. But of course, at least I want to take some time myself for I know I do like make distractions for you guys and all that, but of course I just want to take some me time and be able to do all that other stuff. It's in me time before I do another reaction. So of course, yeah, for this particular reaction, I'm reacting to 2 videos that I've been out for quite some time, but I've finally get some. So specifically, I'm reacting to the After Effects videos by Socorro, specifically with Fantastic Fluttershy and Canterlot Boutique. So I'm gonna react to these 2 videos today. Start with Fantastic Fluttershy, which more likely is just him talking about why he likes Fluttershy. So it's like one of those videos like with Luna's lesson, where he kind of went up like 5 reasons why he thinks they're like good characters. So more likely that's really happened here. Now, so with Canterlot Boutique one, obviously his like little review, his thoughts on that particular episode. And I did see he did like another After Effects video not too long ago, based like Celeste and like the whole sun celebration type thing, or at least to help celebrate the summer here. So yeah, I was plan also react that tonight, but of course some things came up tonight that happened when I had to drive a friend of mine from work home, but of course that took a little bit longer than I thought, and also there's a few other things I want to do tonight. So I think I'm just gonna react to these 2 videos tonight, and then tomorrow night I'll react to that After Effects video, so stay tuned to that. But for now, let's continue, starting with Fantastic Fluttershy video. So without further ado, let's get started. But first, let me clear the throat, but alright, so let's react to After Effects Fantastic Fluttershy here first. In 3, 2, 1, play.
Now,
okay.
There's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
This is a happy occasion. Arbor Day. Plant a tree. Watch it grow from a sprout to something that provides life to others.
Yeah.
Sound like any pony you know? A timid little
seedling
who has shown remarkable growth over the past few seasons. A pony who not only faces challenges from the outside world, but struggles to overcome her own hesitations.
Yeah, that's why I really like Fluttershy. Ooh.
Come on, this day was made for you.
Yeah.
Fluttershy Day, the day of the Fluttershy.
Oh, there was
a day in which we
day?
celebrate all that is Fluttershy.
I guess there is the AJ Day, so why hell not?
To say it. Point is, you're going to be surrounded by those who want to cheer for you. And I know crowds aren't your thing, but imagine how sad everyone will be if you're not there. Just look at how sad Angel would feel.
Oh no! Damn! Take a picture of that.
And your friend, Fuzzy Legs.
Fuzzy Legs? Oh no, yeah, the spider! Oh no, poor Fuzzy.
Well, that's gonna haunt my nightmares.
Well, yeah,
that's
spider.
Wants you to
Speaking
go.
of which, I just had a spider. Oh no, not Harry! Yeah, I just had a spider in my room not so long ago. Ooh. It was a pretty big one, too.
And let's not forget your newest friend, Humphrey the Hydra.
Humphrey? What? Humphrey? That's his name for the Hydra?
It was a considerable effort to get a Hydra to make that face 4 times.
Yeah, I bet.
But honestly, you don't have to do it for them.
Get it.
Or me, or even the audience. Do this for yourself.
Yeah.
Do it because you shouldn't look back on this day with regret.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, it won't be as bad as nothing happening.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay.
Awesomeness. That's the determination that makes you my fave.
Yeah.
And I've already arranged for the proper escort.
Wait, what's that? Oh! There's an escort there, Silver! No! We got. Oh, she has her broom, but okay. That's how this for the thumbnail. That's pretty cute. Oh, hey, I see cross swords. I think it's. Oh, I see Fuzzy Legs. I've already said there.
There tend to be some pretty extreme opinions on Fluttershy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To some, she's the
Especially
most wonderful of
ponies.
kind, gentle, and above all else, adorable.
Yeah.
You cannot handle such cuteness.
Yeah.
And then there are the fans who just don't get why Fluttershy receives so much attention. The thought often expressed is that she's far too much a wimp or not very interesting.
Yeah,
the third viewpoint, a general sense of meh, tends to get drowned out by the more extreme views. I'm here to represent the first party, for Fluttershy is my favorite pony.
Yeah.
Not because of her multiple victories against giant monsters, not because of comedic moments based on her timidity, not even because of this expression. It doesn't hurt. No, I'm a Fluttershy fan because she is the group's one and only introvert.
Oh.
Introverts are people who become energized by going within.
What about,
they have an array of thoughts and feelings that are enhanced by privacy and reflection. This can include spending time with animals, which don't normally have the same social demands as other people.
Definitely not.
Social situations require much greater attention. The barrage of sound, visuals, and trying to keep tabs on larger groups becomes a drain. And Fluttershy is an exaggeration of this feeling. Much of her timidity is played up for comedic effect, but there are a lot of real-world elements in play.
Yeah, especially like Hurricane
weekly spa visits with Rarity and tea with Discord create a structure within a small party.
Yeah.
Her gatherings with animals are based more on emotion than complex discussions. Even the book clubs.
Yeah.
She's not always aware of her surroundings and has had trouble asserting herself when needed.
Yeah.
It's a mark of introverts that they experience much more intense emotions than others might expect. And sadly, that often leads to people dismissing a person's struggle as being too sensitive. But look at the advances she's made over the past several seasons.
She's
gone outside her comfort zone to both study the Breezies, organized a town festival to view their migration, and made a new friend from the process.
Yeah.
This is another mark of introversion. While small talk is a demand, the chance to express a passion motivates an introvert to step outside their shells.
Where I, grow my comfort zone.
I've never seen a baby dragon before.
And she's grown more comfortable with her friends. She's become more confident in expressing her own feelings and getting them to settle down.
Girls, stop!
Oh yeah, this is a good moment for Fluttershy.
For many people who struggle with social situations and expressing themselves, Fluttershy can be an example. She will always have a hesitation about larger groups, but as she practices and takes steps outside her comfort zone, she becomes better adapted.
His step, one of the few reasons why I really
can be misrepresented, especially when writers view her as having only two settings.
What?
Mega Wimp or Psychopath.
Oh yeah.
You're going to love it!
As funny as that scene was, there are times where I think it did more harm to Fluttershy's character.
Yeah.
When she slips into these rage-fueled outbursts, usually done for a joke, viewers stop seeing a character wrestling with internal conflict and instead view her as mentally unbalanced, which can in turn harm her appeal. No one wants to feel associated with a character who appears to handle life with only two extremes.
That wasn't really the greatest
Fluttershy episode. Would be the Fluttershy Micro and her role in Magic Duel. In both cases, the stories play up Fluttershy's timidity and outbursts without middle ground. The end result is a pony who is ready to fly off the handle at any given moment, but also trades relatability for comedy. Flip side of that are episodes like Hurricane Fluttershy that go in-depth about her history and how bullying has affected her confidence. Episodes. Yes, she goes through some pretty big extremes in this episode. Yet there's also a gradual change between stages. Hesitation, self-awareness, depression, inspiration, triumph, disappointment, and ultimately determination.
Yeah, she went through a lot in the episode.
How many people cheered for her the moment she broke through that mental barrier?
I did.
By presenting her as a more dynamic character, we share in her struggle and felt joy at her success. More than any other member of the main six, Fluttershy's triumphs carry a dual achievement. While each member faces their own internal turmoil, Fluttershy's struggles seem the most intimidating. So when she meets a challenge, she's not only won against the external conflict, she's overcome herself as well. That's not to say I don't get a laugh from some of her more extreme examples. Saddle Rager, for example.
Oh yeah,
one of her three fan-favorite forms. Saddle Rager, Fluttertree, and of course, Flutterbat.
Oh, of course. Everyone loves that form. Especially the crowd here.
Yes, I think we know which is the most popular.
Yeah.
Changelings may be the shapeshifters of this world, but Fluttershy seems to stand out with an adaptive form.
Yeah.
We've heard whisperings of Flutter Dragon, and there's also her breezy identity.
Oh, yeah.
How is it that Fluttershy seems to attract this many variations? I think it has something to do with her attitude towards the world.
Yeah.
No creature in her eyes is too ugly or too strange. She will welcome and greet every creature while most ponies would run or battle. And while most would react with horror to a new form, Fluttershy just seems to roll with it. And the more she does, the more interesting it is to watch.
Yeah.
Of course, there's her fear of dragons, which just seems like common sense.
Yeah.
Granted, that fear led to turning Rainbow Dash's spine into a pulp.
Yeah.
But honestly, Fluttershy, you should take a look at your win record. I mean, it's what? 4-time Monster Slayer? Taming the Manticore.
Yeah.
Stern talking to a dragon. Out staring a cockatrice. Tummy rubbing the guardian of Kinda Hell into submission.
Yeah,
Have you
Kinda
ever
Hell.
wondered that if Fluttershy weren't so timid, she'd be the most powerful being in all of Equestria?
Yes.
I have. Thing about
I
these
see kind
wins
of
is
feel
that
where
they're
she's
never
kind of like,
for her
no,
own
beast tamer or
sake.
something like that.
Given the choice, Fluttershy would rather avoid
I was thinking that,
conflict.
horse.
What motivates her shining moments is a simple
Horse
statement.
fears or some one of those
Love.
feels.
Do it for Equestria! Do it for Rainbow Dash! Do it for yourself!
Someone she cares about or respects is counting on her. In those moments, she leaves behind her usual self and becomes braver for the sake of others.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to that.
I also
The
do a
view
lot
that we
of things where,
surpass
you
our
know,
own
do stuff
limits
for
when it's
people
for
when
someone else. After all, neither pride nor confidence helped Rainbow Dash slay that dragon.
Yeah.
It was seeing her loved ones threatened that made Fluttershy stand up.
You do not hurt my friends! You got that.
I can only recall 2 mythical creatures that she hasn't affected.
Oh, yeah.
First would be the Hydra.
Yeah, the
And
ones
maybe
you
my
kinda rode
fanboyism
on.
talking, but I noticed it didn't attack until several other characters appeared.
Oh,
It
yeah.
seemed content to just let her be.
Yeah.
The second is Gilda.
Oh,
Fluttershy
definitely.
never got payback, not that she'd want it. But it was
Yeah.
seeing that sight that motivated Pinkie to stop questioning herself and commit to action.
Yeah.
Fluttershy has an impact on the world that even she herself doesn't realize.
That's cool.
Rather than dismiss her, many ponies try to push or pull her into action. They want to see her succeed. And so far, I count at least 5 big wins.
Ooh, what we got?
Not to be confused with slaying magical creatures. These are wins Fluttershy gains by overcoming
Like,
her
what
own
specific
hesitation,
wins were we talking about?
earning the Crusaders' respect,
Oh, yeah.
politely asserting herself against a menacing Minotaur,
Yeah.
making up the needed power for a water tornado,
3.
holding her will against her friend's peer pressure,
definitely
and
that.
issuing the tough love needed to get one
Oh,
of her
that
best
was a
friends
cool
to
move,
acknowledge her
Fluttershy.
own feelings. There have been other
That
moments,
still
many
one of my
them baby
favorite
steps,
episodes
but
of
each
that
one
season.
seems to build her up more. It's a step towards triumph, even if we might lose sight in the moment. Fluttershy can be a hard character to understand because out of all the main 6, her path is the least defined.
Yeah.
She doesn't yet have a lifelong ambition. She
Yeah.
doesn't seek a title. And of all things, I can't even name her steady job.
Yeah.
She seems to be
She
building up
takes
the
care of
courage and
animals?
confidence to look for a bigger dream, to reach beyond her safe cottage. I have no idea what goal the show might set for her down the line, but I get the impression she's working towards it without realizing.
Yeah.
And I, for one,
I'm
look
definitely
forward to
curious
seeing
what they could
Fluttershy
be.
build herself up more. Now, I considered getting everyone together for a shared yay, but sometimes I think it's good for others to be loud on your behalf. So let's hear it for Fluttershy, everyone.
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
I'm Silver Quill. Thanks for watching.
Hey, you're welcome. Okay, so that was After the Fact with fantastic Fluttershy, and that was definitely very cool. You know, After the Fact video, especially, you know, talking about Fluttershy. And again, do like, you know, that 5-point system thing, you know, like, again, like, you know, number 1 talks about 1 thing, and all the way up to 5, where it talks about 5 things. So, yeah, I definitely like the list here, where, you know, she's, I guess, yeah, overall, she is, like, you know, the one true introvert, where Fluttershy, Twilight kind of is, but, you know, she's willing, you know, to talk to Celestia and, you know, stuff like that. So, she's kind of different, but, again, it's not much a high level as Fluttershy there. And then, yeah, you got, you know, her 2 modes of emotions and whatnot. And we got, yeah, her 3 forms, which, yeah, I guess, yeah, overall, Fluttershy is definitely more popular. And, yeah, she's definitely, you know, vanquished definitely quite a bit of foes throughout the show. And, yeah, like, all her victories throughout the show, you know, especially, not falling under, from her friends' peer pressure and whatnot. So yeah, it's like it's definitely like a lot of those reasons, and, you know, it's some of my personal reasons why I definitely, you know, relate to Fluttershy and why I really like her. I think you know, I haven't really mentioned this, but I think, you know, even though Rainbow Dash is technically my one of my favorites, but I would consider Rarity to be like best boy. If you know, it's just definitely that one argument of like who would your waifu be. I would, you know, consider Fluttershy to be my waifu. I could definitely really like her, and I think I would would get along very well with her, you know, for, you know, for various reasons and whatnot. So yeah, this I think it's probably the first time I said a carrot, but yeah, I consider Fluttershy to be my waifu. So yeah, I really like her and whatnot. So of course, yeah, it's like, again, you know, like, I like all the points that so of course I had to say about why he specifically like Fluttershy, and yeah, I can agree with that. I like that. Of course, you guys didn't really see at the end there, but yeah, saw some fan arts of Fluttershy, and it's I think it's specifically Fluttershy where, you know, I'll see, like, you know, a fan art like on the Mermaid say, oh hey, that's cool, but of course with Fluttershy, I'm always like, oh, that's so cute, and then of course, yeah, with all these fan artwork at the end there, I was like, oh, that's so cute, I'm definitely gonna check this out later, maybe use them as my phone's backgrounds and whatnot. So there's definitely some cute artwork at the end there. So yeah, overall very entertaining video, and yeah, definitely very nice points talking about Fluttershy there. So I should probably tell, I kind of switched my rarity plush there. So of course for the this is the occasion here of talking about Ori's reacted to Artifact Canterlot Boutique here, which I was just setting up here. So yeah, I'll be right to that here. So yeah, let's react to this one here in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Oh, it's finished out this castle there? That's cool. It's what's his face? His skull one I forget his
And there we go.
Okay.
A little paint, a little gold. You'd swear it was always there.
Yeah.
Speaking of new digs, how about that rarity?
Oh yeah, definitely.
To the future home of Rarity for You.
Oh, that,
Dang rare. Pace yourself.
yeah, definitely.
I mean, you barely
That's
got your
pretty
new
fast.
Canterlot digs, and you're already looking for a slice of the Big Apple? Although I do like that she's expanding her business.
Yeah, but
Shows
but
that
see,
she's not limited
again,
to a
that seemed
single
a little
event as
fast.
we previously thought.
I had a vision for the destinies of all these characters. Wanted Rarity to get her shop in Canterlot.
Oh.
I've been mulling over the
Oh,
idea
so
of
they
destiny for a
followed
while,
through-
and come
followed
to the
through
view
with that.
we
That's
use
cool.
that term too casually. Merriam-Webster defines it as a predetermined course of events often held to be an irresistible power or agency, which in this case would be technically true,
Yeah.
since that power or agency is the show writing staff.
Oh yeah.
A more casual definition would be the belief that if you work hard, your success is guaranteed,
Yeah.
which sadly is not true.
Eh?
If things go haywire for reasons beyond our control, we spin Dr. Destiny into fate.
Oh, yeah.
Cruel, cruel fate. I think this episode helps highlight Rarity's real purpose in the fashion world.
Yeah.
So let's dig into Canterlot Boutique
Okay.
and not dwell on where I got a massive Automaspi skull.
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna say okay. Okay. Oh, this is a cool song. Again, I like the little thumbnail. Like it was being crushed by the fat boy there.
We begin with some nice
I remember
foreshadowing
to
as
laugh my
Rarity
ass
watches
off
the
when I
clock
saw
for
her.
delivery.
Oh, it's just you, Opal.
Oh, she just dissed the demon cat.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Yeah.
So let's make it less serious by having Pinky go off the rails.
I bet you're wondering what warrants such a welcome. Well, that welcome is warranted by a pony that whisked up a warm batch of strawberry cinnamon cilantro cupcakes.
Yeah, boy. I know what folks are expecting.
What?
I'm supposed to talk in alliteration so that I can be as dope as Pinkie Pie.
What?
Well, I'm gonna be nonconformist about this and say...
No aspirations, apathetic avian. Aspiring alliterations assuages audience animosity and ascribe admirable attributes apropos altruistic
What the hell?
accents a la acuity, awareness, and articulation.
Pinky, I already think you're cool.
Y-
You don't have to go all Alan Moore on me to
Alan-
prove that.
Avoiding artistic attempts at tropes
Who's-
attitudes appropriate against
who's
immoral
voicing Pinky here?
accomplishments.
Meaning...
Spare
There it
the
is,
rod,
doing freaking-
spoil the hippogriff.
Oh no! Still around.
Hang on, spoil the hippogriff! Spoil the hippogriff!
Yes. Well, oh no.
Much of Pinkie
She's
Pie's
bi-
humor was
Jesus.
spot on in season 5.
Yeah.
Physical, energetic, and irreverent of physics, she was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
But not so much here. The thing that
Yeah.
defines Pinky's humor for me is how much she's aware of reality.
Yeah.
She may have her own take, but it's a factor. It's clear from the way she keeps shoveling in disgusting cupcakes and casually talking about poisoning a postal pony with baked bads. She and reality are as far apart as can be. Pinky is funny when she's presenting her own take on reality.
Yeah.
Not being oblivious.
Yeah.
But I will praise that this is a lot better intro than we usually
Especially,
see.
Billy
It doesn't
Finelli.
directly state what's going on and teases the viewer's interest. Usually we get an early exposition dump.
I'm so impressed she used the huge bonus she earned making the costumes for Sapphire Shore's Equestria-wide tour to open the second boutique.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a dump.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Well, regardless.
Wait. Oh yeah. Continuity.
Anywho, Rarity has finally claimed a piece of real estate
Yeah,
within
it's
Canterlot.
still a cool, really
And
cool
it's nice
place
that
there.
her friends, who aren't really fashion savvy, respect the apparent effort she put
Yeah.
into it. Rarity then introduces us
is a
to her
good
new
place there.
manager. And let's see.
What?
I had it written down here somewhere.
What?
Oh, right. Sassy Saddles, the most
forgot her
forgettable
name.
character in season 5.
Wait, what?
And I saw that she worked in all
I'll have
the
to go back
finest
to that.
boutiques
Quite
in Canterlot. I hired her right on the spot.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh, this is something new I'm trying out.
Okay.
It's my Doom Flag. Whenever a character says something that will undo them later, boom,
Oh.
Doom Flag.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
test it out.
Okay.
We'll always be together, right?
Do.
What about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Doom.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Doom.
So the big focus of this store is a fashion line inspired by Canterlot itself. You have dresses inspired by Celestia, Luna, Twilight's Coronation Stained Glass, the Lily Pond, and Canterlot architecture.
Yeah.
Huh. I feel like something's missing.
Cadence?
Oh, a certain princess of the Crystal Empire is jelly. Well, have no fear.
Poor Kate.
Rarity did fashion some love-themed clothing.
Oh
after
gosh,
me.
what you
It's
got?
part of her Rarity's secret catalog.
What? Is this something, rated, mature? I'm guessing. Just make her face like that, go like that. Shannon.
So remember way back at the start of season 4 where I wondered if Twilight's friends would ever try to take advantage of her status? Yeah, that finally happens.
Yeah.
Every poll Sassy Saddles took, you were the most popular princess.
Yeah.
Wow, that is one rigged Gallup poll.
Oh, yeah.
If being a princess and wearing that dress can help your boutique in any way, then I say, stick a pin in it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like being a princess could help you improve the lives of citizens or raise awareness for the needs of other countries. Nope, you sell dresses.
Yeah,
Okay,
what?
really talking about two different things here.
What?
It's nice of Twilight to help out, and we get to see that she's still uncomfortable under the spotlight.
Yeah.
Yet while I've gotten used to Twilight with wings, I can't say this princess change was a positive. This scene drives home that the show continues to present the princesses as celebrities rather than leaders.
Yeah.
Any work or building that Twilight undertakes happens off-screen, so that we only see the aftermath.
Yeah.
Given that the show pitched that it would
Hopefully get
redefine
an
the
episode like
princess
that
archetype,
sooner, right?
parading her around in a dress for all to see feels too much like old-school Disney. Oh, right. This guy.
Yeah, that
Fashion
guy.
Plate is not a big character in this tale, but he gained some attention from one expression. Drink it in, folks. This is how most bronies
Oh,
feel on the
my ass
inside
off,
when
I
they hear
saw
news
that.
about a new season. And Fashion Plate has a negative bone in his body.
Oh, the whimsy! Genius! Simply genius! Fantastic!
Okay, dude, you're at a 10. I need you to dial it down to a 6. And while Twilight's friends are wary of Sassy's usurping Rarity celebration, more on that in a bit, their role in this show is now over. Which means it's time for you ladies to set sail on a voyage into irrelevance. Bye, girls. So long.
Girls?
Rainbow, I'll see you next episode.
What
and
the hell,
after the
Silver?
episode after that. Twilight, Fluttershy, you two won't be relevant again for another 5 episodes. Stay strong. That airship is awesome.
Oh, yeah?
And
Hopefully
from
no
here on out,
crash or
this
anything.
episode is pretty easy to skim through. Rarity's business becomes a success, but only for one design.
Yeah.
Redoing it over and over saps her creativity and turns her dream into tedium.
Yeah.
But let me shift y'all's attention towards Tricky Fox.
Tricky Fox?
Another reviewer who had this observation.
You see, Rarity is less of a fashion designer than a tailor. What's the difference? I would define a fashion designer as a person who designs clothes for the masses, while a tailor is a person who makes clothes for an individual.
Yeah, I'd roll with that.
Yeah.
Much of Rarity's career that we've witnessed involves her creating individual, custom dresses that speak to the wearer's identity.
Yeah.
A mass production is the complete opposite of what she'd want to create.
Yeah.
Her song, The Rules of Rarity, drives home this point as she loses enthusiasm for her dream. I can't put it on the level with Art of the Dress,
It's so
the song
good.
that helped make me a Rarity
Pretty decent
fan,
song.
but the message is clear. Which brings us finally to Sassy Saddles herself. She's an odd element in this show. Bossy and seemingly close-minded, she's forcing Rarity down a road that will kill the business. Yet she's not inherently hostile and doesn't seem to delight in causing harm. So there isn't a love-to-hate relationship as there was with antagonists like Suri Polomare. Sassy's being difficult, yet that difficulty is one of the more interesting aspects. We often mention the artistic drive, the need to create that isn't always easy to put into words, but manifests in different expressions.
Yeah.
What do you suppose drives folks who pour an entire weekend into creating a financial report, or balancing someone else's budget? What about folks who conduct market research into the wee hours? I'd like to view this as another kind of passion.
Okay.
Maybe it's motivated by financial drive, or altruism, or competitiveness. Point is, passion can be expressed in many forms, even if it's not always appreciated. Remember at the beginning when Applejack said,
I know hard work when I see it.
that wasn't just Rarity's hard work she witnessed. Sassy arranged the opening, contacted the press, planned out events, and did everything in her power to gain a customer base.
Yeah.
My biggest criticism is that she's only pushing one design.
Yeah.
I'm out of my scope on this, but I was under the impression that you didn't want to show up to a gathering wearing the same clothing as someone else.
Yeah. Wait.
Well, clearly one of us has to change.
But wait, you may say Silver, you fashionable feathery falcon. This is
Wait,
Rarity's
Falcon?
dream. How can Sassy
I'm
Saddles
where we
usurp
find
it?
Spark Falcon
A
work.
fair question and definitely a mistake on her part. Yet can Rarity claim she hasn't done likewise? Part of the episode features Rarity modifying a dress with new gems,
Yeah.
without her customer's approval.
Yeah.
In that moment, Rarity put her own artistic drive above customer satisfaction. Meanwhile, Sassy's allowing her
Yeah, it's
own
the one
marketing
most
drive
where
to
you kinda
overshadow
have to do
respect
as
for
the
Rarity's
customer wants or
creativity.
whatever.
So what we have here are two mayors who invest a lot of identity in their work. Both are looking to express themselves, and both have very different ideas on what that means.
Yeah.
My sympathy still goes to
Kinda
Rarity.
hard stuff that's
This is
hard to
her
work
dream
with
that
somebody else
Sassy was
for.
supposed to support. But I want to emphasize that this other mayor is trying to get Rarity to see how this business can be conducted to maximize profit. The remainder of the episode is surprisingly low-key. Rarity's frustration grows, but without her usual emotional explosion. Rarity is so beaten down that the dramatic pony we've seen just evaporates. And I think the episode suffers for that. It needed a big oh my gosh moment.
Like what?
Just as the lack of diversity is stifling Rarity, the dialed down tone really saps the episode's energy. But she does express her frustration with great focus, and I salute her practicality.
Yeah.
If this situation is really draining her spirit, better to close it down and recoup some of the investment. I guess the big oh my gosh moment is supposed to be this.
I can't be a part of another failed boutique!
Okay, if Rarity didn't research the boutiques that Sassy managed, then paradoxically, it's all the more reason she needs Sassy Saddles.
Yeah.
But Rarity is determined once again, and we get a sudden rush of new Canterlot ponies.
Yeah.
Raven Pony, Sunny Pony, Pretzel Pony?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a lot of unique characters all at once. Not to mention...
You have the princess!
This might be a first for me. I am flummoxed by this humor.
Yeah.
This character, whom I've chosen to go with the name Whoa Nelly, is a great example of how a message can become muddled between creator and audience. When I first saw Nelly, I didn't understand. Was it meant to be a joke that an overweight pony wanted a dress? That a princess can't have a few extra pounds? And here's where a little time and reflection comes into play.
Like at
because I had the fortune to attend BabsCon 2016 and learn the story behind Whoa Nelly. Show animators Cora Kosaka, Steph Mahoney, and Denny Liu talked about putting extra characters into the show, including a character they called the Love Yourself Pony, as evidenced by her cutie mark. And isn't that a more positive message?
Yeah.
One can certainly list health reasons for physical fitness, but feeling ashamed of yourself isn't going to inspire any positive change.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that Nelly has had other appearances that reinforce that by seeing herself in a positive, accepting light. So do others.
That's cool.
So why didn't that come through in this scene?
Yeah.
I think the reason is twofold. As an audience member, I was expecting a joke. The thing that sets the characters to laugh for the fade out. So that expectation sours Nelly's appearance, as I thought I was supposed to laugh at her rather than cheer. The second part is that there is no dress for Nelly. The other ponies were designed for the dresses or vice versa, but Nelly's the odd one out. There's a sense that she's not a part of this setting. It is, by its setup, exclusive. Maybe there's a dress there on the rack that would fit her, but we don't get to see it.
Yeah, that
Yet
kinda
Nelly
sucks.
wouldn't care about that. And Rarity wouldn't exclude her from seeing herself as worthwhile. So you ask for that dress, Nelly. Anyone who says you don't deserve something nice can get stuffed. Speaking of nice, Rarity is very forgiving of Sassy Saddles, who tries to resign. But they found the medium between their goals, and Rarity can return to Ponyville knowing her boutique is in good hooves. Which brings us back to the idea that this shop is Rarity's destiny. It's not. Because destiny is not reduced to a piece of property. Take a look at how things change when Rarity puts forth her best self.
I like this song
Ponies
here.
not only get new fashion, but improve their outlook. Rarity's destiny isn't to own a shop in any one location. It's to change the outlook of pretty much the entire fashion world and the pony bourgeoisie. Many times she's gone up against attitudes of entitlement, greed, and even cold business. Though she stumbled, she's always emerged more certain of her own beliefs and showing others that there's a better way.
Preach on!
That's a change more important than any storefront.
Spectacular!
And I, for one, look forward to seeing how Rarity will continue to have an impact on the rest of the world.
Stupendous! Fantastic! Marvelous!
Awesome! Trippy!
dude.
Dynamic!
Okay, dude, you're scaring me.
Yeah.
You need to dial it back down to...
Oh, crap. No! Oh, no! Fashion play! No!
Every decade, 0.0001% of the population suffers from over-ermagoshification.
Ermagoshification.
Way overhyped. Please check yourself before you wreck yourself. Well, that's it for Canterlot Boutique the episode, but not so much the end of Rarity stay in Canterlot. Next, we see how this episode may have just be set up for Rarity Investigates.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
Silver
like that.
Quill. Thanks for watching.
What?
Oh, the whimsy!
Zombie body! Wait, first I missed.
Rest! Have a tea! Yeah! Ye shall walk the plank! Wait, what?
Wait.
Finish him.
Nice speaking of my voice there, Miss Bond. Very nice. I'm just gonna probably just pause there since most credits, and plus I'm almost out of time to record here. So, anyway, so that was Artifact Canterlot Boutique, and that was also very entertaining Artifact feel. Very nice. So I did like a lot of so there was the pros and cons of the episode, and like like the overall theme, like the theme or topic of this episode, and that was with Destiny versus Fate, where I think I guess overall radius Destiny was really just so a shop. I think it's just help design individual dresses for all the points of question, and help them make them feel better about themselves. So yeah, I like that little Destiny about that. And yes, I guess I also agree with by the at the end episode wasn't as like as lively or something like that as like at the beginning of the episode, but it was still okay. Well, not the beginning episode was definitely pretty entertaining. But I think like the level kind of went a bit down by the end there. Also, it was kind of weird to have that one big point to show up, and of course it wasn't much of a joke that happened with that or whatever, so that is pretty but that is pretty cool that she actually appeared in previous episodes for this, so I think that was pretty cool. And then of course I just I like those little moments with what was his name again? I'm sorry, let's see, with Passion Play, his hyper modes throughout this little video. I definitely enjoy that. Also a little bit with Pinkie Pie. It was weird, but it's still pretty fun to watch. That was pretty cool. They got Miss Bun, the voice. What was her full name? I'm sorry. Yeah, Miss Bun is Swan, or how I presume pronounce that. That's definitely pretty cool. Pretty accurate Pinkie Pie voice. That was definitely pretty very nice job there, Miss. So yeah, very nice. And I guess not too much else to say, but yeah, I definitely enjoyed this artifact video and the fantastic Fluttershy one. Silcore's still doing a pretty good job with these. I definitely like his humor, his references, and the specific things he likes to talk about for each the topics that's going on. So yeah, I definitely like all the things I had to say. So yeah, overall, I enjoyed these two videos, and I can't wait to see the Sun Celebration one tomorrow night. So see you till then. So overall, in this Rex video, make sure to like this video, scratch out more videos, and leave a comment down below. So what video I strike to next, and make sure to check out links to my socials and sites in the description down below. Those who keep up Rex videos and styles my posts. So overall, in this video, hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.